You want me to make some noise? Oh, that's it. That's the sound check. Oh, you're too kind. Okay, this is the second gig I've done going as this act, and I call this act Scatastrophe. It's really just an excuse to scat, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm singing a cappella without an instrument, so really this gig, Strum For Your Life, I think you should just take me as a palate cleanser between the guitars and stuff. But so I'm going to do a few songs, a few originals, a few covers, and sometimes I don't know when my songs are going to end, and you definitely won't, so I'm going to give you a signal. It could be this, or it could be this, but I'll give you something. That way you'll know when to boo or throw underwear or whatever you do. And the sound engineer has never heard me before. I didn't come to sound check because I'm too lazy. You ready for me to start? Okay, this song has 3 words in it. It's an original song, so I'll leave it to you to work it out, because that's the name of the song. Do, we do, do, we do, we do, one out, do, day, do, but dee, what down, do, dee. What down, we da, one out, day, da. Work it out, work it out, work it out, work it out. Ba-do-dong, with you, da-da-dong. With you, with that down, one out, day, but dee, that, one out, with that, one out, with that, one out, day, work it out, work it out, work it out. Work it out, work it out, work it out, work it out, work it out. Ba-do-do, that, what do, that. What do we da, what do, day, but what did that da, one out, we da, we da, one out, day, da. Work it out, work it out, work it out, work it out. Work it out, work it out, work it out, work it out. Ba-do-dong, that, do. You really did need that, didn't you? You had no idea. I've also realised I have a genetic condition where I dislocate things really easily, and lately I've been dislocating this thumb, but I've just realised I can't do this gig with that thing on, so look out. Is there a doctor in the house, or a nurse, somebody who gives comfort? I'm going to do a cover now. A Paul Simon song. Any Paul Simon fans here? So I'd like to apologise to you straight away, because singing solo a cappella means I'm going to slightly fuck it up. You know, that's life. So it's not a famous song of his, but it's one of my favourite. You got the cool water when the fever runs high. And you've got the look of love line in your eyes. And I was in a crazy motion until you calmed me down. It took a little time, but you calm me down. When something goes wrong, I'm the first to admit it. I am the first to admit it, but the last one to know. When something goes right, well, it's likely to lose me. It's apt to confuse me, because it's such an unusual sight, I swear. I can't get used to something so right. They've got a wall in China. It's 1,000 miles long. To keep out the foreigners, they made it strong. And I've got a wall around me that you can't even see. It took a little time to get next to me. When something goes wrong, I'm the first to admit it. I am the first to admit it, but the last one to know. When something goes right, well, it's likely to lose me. It's apt to confuse me, because it's such an unusual sight, I swear. I can't get used to something so right. Some people never say the words, I love you. It's not their style to be so bold. Some people never say the words, I love you. But like a child, they're longing to be told. Ooh, when something goes wrong, I am the first to admit it. I am the first to admit it, but the last one to know. When something goes right, well, it's likely to lose me. It is apt to confuse me, because it's such an unusual sight, I swear. I can't get used to something so right. Cheers. Does anyone know that song from the original version? Anybody ever heard it? Yeah. Go back and listen to the original. It's a beautiful song. Truly it is. What am I doing? Oh, that's right. I decided I'm in Australia. I decided that. So I better do something a bit country, eh? Can I? So I've got a Johnny Cash song now. Why not? But it's a bit of a journey, so just keep with me. So singing on your own is a bit difficult, but I also appreciate it's a bit difficult for the audience. So thank you for coming along with me. I'll keep a close watch on this heart of mine, and I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I'll keep the ends out of the ties that bind, but because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day is through. Yes, I'll admit that I'm a fool for you, but because you're mine, I walk the line. Just as night is dark and day is light, I think of you both day and night, and the happiness I found proves it's right, because you're mine. I walk the line. I should have mentioned that I'm also going to do a whistle solo in this song, and I just remembered, and also an excerpt from an 84-year-old contralto opera singer. I'll do that now. So to summarise, I keep a close watch on this heart of mine, but I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I'm sorry, that was a bit over the top, wasn't it? Because you stood out. I keep the ends out of the ties that blind, blind, blind. But because you're... No. You're not mine. And I'm not yours. You're yours and I'm mine. And that's fine. So... we walk our line. With apologies to Johnny Cash. Are there any frustrated singers here tonight? Can you put your hand up, loudmouth? So, do you sing publicly?
Yes.
What do? Do you want to spam us right now? No. So do you sing in a gig or a band or something?
She did that last night, actually. Just
Oh.
so I know. It's like literally singing in a band last night.
Go you. Thanks for coming tonight in your day off, you know, for us plebs. I've got another original song again, Scatastrophe. I think I have permission not to write many words in a song, and so it's a cop-out, I know, but this song doesn't have many real words, but it has some made-up ones. So. And I will be hitting myself. I'm just a trigger warning. Body-o, body-o deep badu, body-o deep badu, body-o deep badu. There's more, don't worry. Body-o deep badu, yeah. Body-o deep badu, badu. Body-o deep badu, yeah. Body-o deep badu, badu, badu. body-o-dee, body-o-tobo, body-o-dee, body-o-tobo now, body-o-dee, body-o-tobo, body-o-dee, body-o-do-do-do, body-o-dee, body-o-tobo, body-o-dee, body-o-do-do-do-da. Hand me back my heart, wasn't yours from the start. If you don't have use for my love, why don't you just take it and shove? Hand me back my heart. Ba-doo-dee-ba-doo, yeah, ba-doo-dee-ba-doo, yeah, ba-doo-dee-ba-doo, yeah, ba-doo-dee-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo, ba-doo-dee-ba-doo-topo, ba-doo-dee-ba-doo-topo now, ba-doo-dee-ba-doo-topo, ba-doo-doo-ba-doo-da-da-da-da-da, ba-doo-dee-ba-doo-topo, ba-doo-dee-ba-doo-da-da-da-da. Hand me back my heart, wasn't yours from the start. If you don't have use for my love, why don't you just take it and shove? Hand me back my heart. Ba-doo-dee-ba-doo, yeah, ba-doo-dee-ba-doo, yeah, ba-doo-dee-ba-doo. Body, body, bop, bop, be down with them on a one, I'm did it down, and I did it do, but don't with them down, with them did it down, and did it undo, but it undo, and I know with it that, what undo, do, what it did, and do that, what it did that, body-o-dee-body-o-tobo, 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 body-o-dee-body-o-do-do-do, body-o-dee-body-o-tobo, body-o-dee-body-o-do-do-do-da. Hand me back my heart, wasn't yours from the start. If you don't have use for my love, why don't you just take it and shove? Hand me back my heart, heart, heart. But do you bid it to table, do. It's actually a shorter version that I normally do. So, singer, do you have a name that you'd like to share? You can make one up.
Gen X.
Gen X. Okay, that's it. So, I reckon you should book a gig here, don't you? What sort of music do you normally play?
Fucking whatever.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Okay, I did a Clash for Kids punk gig last night with Banshees. So it was a pile originals, and we did irreverent lyrics to a bunch of adults. So yeah.
That's cool. That's really good. I like that. Sorry, you just talk amongst yourselves. I'm enjoying myself here. I want to include the musicians in this because there's not a lot of it up here. Okay, this next song is interesting to me, anyway. I think it's an original. What am I doing? Yes. I'm only doing 6 songs, so I'm going soon. This song I sort of started while I was recovering from spinal surgery. I like to tell this story because it is an interesting story. So I'm lying, recovering on a bed with spinal, lots of pain, not doing anything, and I thought I should sing. I should sing every day, I should exercise. So this is an exercise that I did that I've very cheaply turned into a song. But just to give you an idea that you can write shit and it's still a song. So, not that the song is shit, you can decide that for yourself. Ba-do-dee-da-da-da-da-da-do. Ba-do-dee-da-do-do-do. Do-do-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da. It's an exercise. Piss off. Why is love such a lonely flower? Why are forests so rarely seen? Could it be we only see corsages? We only ever see the trees. Why is love such a lonely flower? Why are forests so rarely seen? Could it be we only see corsages? We only ever see. We only ever see. We only ever see. You needed that one too, didn't you? Could have gone on for an hour. The ones looking at your watches were really bothering me. So I have one more song. It's a cover of, actually who? Oh, The Temptations. Johnny Cash, Paul Simon, The Temptations. You're seeing a theme? I'm an idiot, that's the theme. There is no theme. Let me get this going. Oh, I just like hitting myself. Anybody else have that urge? Anybody? Put your hand up, come on. You're amongst friends. Come on, you do, don't you? Every now and again, just, I'll get it going. I'm stalling. It was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember, yes I will. 'Cause that was the day my daddy died. I never had a chance to see him, only heard bad things about him. Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth. And Mum said, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone, alone, alone. Hey, Mama, is it true what they say, that Papa never worked a day in his life? And Mama, there's some bad talk going round town saying Papa had 3 outside children and another wife. And that ain't right. Heard some talk, Papa doing some storefront preaching, dealing in dirt, and all the time leeching, dealing in dirt, and stealing in the name of the Lord. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone, alone, alone. What da da da, what da 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 da, what da da da, what da 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 you, what da da da, 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 what da da da. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Thank you. I'm Scatastrophe.